how to read a CPS report and how to make sure that you read the report to your advantage. You have to understand what CPS reports are. CPS reports are essentially no different than police reports. The difference is the information that gets implemented into that CPS report falls into what you call a social study exception or social study hearsay exception, which means that most, if not all, the information that gets implemented into that particular report is presumed admissible, unless you object to it and there's some information that allows information to be excluded. But for the most part, it's admissible. That is very rare for any type of case. It's no different than a police officer writing a report and submitting it to evidence. Unfortunately, that's not usually how it works in a criminal case because the information must be testified and brought into evidence despite what the police report says. CPS report gets to submit that information in, and that's the evidence. So why is that important? How should you read it? How should you actually figure out what information should be going into the CPS report? Well, this is where you contact your California CPS defense lawyer. A California CPS defense lawyer has read hundreds, thousands of reports, such as us, and we know exactly, I have a general idea what they're going to typically put, how they're going to put it, and what is the structure of that report. And what we've learned is that navigating and talking to the clients ahead of time prior to doing any type of interview can help dictate what information goes into the report. Now, whether or not you should talk to them, whether or not you shouldn't talk to them is going to be subject to based off of the case and also the social worker that you're dealing with. Whether you should do classes or not do the classes, depending what time period you're in, is also going to be very important as well too. How you document your case is also going to be equally important as relates to your CPS case. All this information is going to be put into the CPS report and it's going to dictate where your case is going to go. Contact the California CPS defense lawyer so we can show you on how to figure out what information gets in the report, but also help you navigate and tell you what information means. What does it mean when they say recommendation? What does it mean by placement? What does it mean that assessment and or evaluation? What does it mean by the SDM? All these things are very important and confusing. Making sure that you're informed what information is in there, so when you go to court, you're prepared and you know what argument can be made for your defense and or argument that can be made against you by other parties. You want to make sure you are very equipped. Contact us at Shaw to Law Firm so we can help navigate you, defend your case. We're here to help.